Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Vet07, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best units in the game. So, basically the top 10. Now, of course, we have Jin Woo Monarch, which is easily the best character in the game. His SPA can go so low with Dark Heart, and it gives him a retarded DPS. Basically, every single wave that goes by, he gets 1.5% damage minus SPA and range, and it can stack up to 50%. In every single stat. It's really broken. And then of course he buffs Egress and himself, and he also like summons, which is pretty good. But his DPS is just absolutely stupid. And now this isn't of course fully stacked Jin at all, but he can. We're looking at like 200k DPS here in like an infinite mode with like some buffs. He's easily the best character in the game. It's not even close, even. Now, we do have a new unit in this update that actually doesn't really come close, but is the second best DPS in the game, which I'll explain later. But the second best unit in the game is Rias. Now, Rias is a buffer, but not only on top of buffing, she does really good DPS. Now, this is without any buffs or anything, but she's already doing 84,000, 6.3 SPA, 44 range with an alright AoE. And you can place two of them on Paladin. Now, she could stack 50% damage with one of her passives. And then on top of that, her other one is 25% damage, 15% range, and minus 15% SPA, which is really good. And it gives it to not only her, but everybody. So I'll show that here in a second, because it will apply to everybody in her range, which is really good. She's easily the second best in the game. You know, she's essential for leaderboard runs. She's just really broken. Now, here I would put Luffy, but I don't have Luffy, unfortunately. But with Miracle, I saw the showcase recently. With Miracle, he does about 200,000, like 4.5 SPA. His passives are okay. And he has like 50 range or something. He does a lot of damage. But since his SPA isn't like in the ones, it's not beating Jin Woo, basically, because Jin Woo max stacked has like a 0.8 SPA, which is really broken. So Luffy would be third because he's a really good DPS, but unfortunately I don't have him to put him down in showcase. But basically fourth, the best unit in the game. Egress is really good because he does a DOT, which is just extra damage. He does really good damage, which I'll show here in a second, and he also does. He stops regen, which in leaderboard runs, they have so much HP, they regen a ton. So he's pretty much essential. But not only that, he is just a really good DPS overall. Now he is a full AoE unit with a DOT that does really good damage. SPA is a little high though, but he has really good range as well on top of that. And here's the Rias buff, it just kicked in, 25% range. It's minus 15%, what's it called, SPA? And 25% range. Really good. And this is what it looks like on Jin Woo. His stats are already retarded high, and they're not fully stacked. This is upgrade 0, by the way. And he does 10k DPS, which is about the same as Egress. Not really about the same, but it's getting there. These are all fair units, and I recommend them all. Now, for the fourth best, it's more of support now. Nanomy is really, really good because he has a passive that makes him take 35% more damage for 10 seconds, which is the highest debuff in the game. It's really good. And I also have a little tip. If you bring Nanomy, make sure to just upgrade him to upgrade 7 because his last AoE is smaller than this one, and his SPA also goes up. So this is just a better upgrade for him. Just upgrade 7. Just remember that. Highest debuff in the game. Really good though. And then, of course, sixth best unit in the game. I believe this is sixth, right? Or fifth? I think we're on our fifth. No, maybe sixth. I don't know. Anyways. Julius is just really OP. Any units in his range get a minus 10% SPA buff. He also has really large range, which is nice. And then also time slowdown. Anything that steps into his range is automatically slowed. And the closer they are, he slows up to 55%. And also has a time stop. Unfortunately, this shares the same cooldown as Dio, which is another meta unit. Unfortunate, but if we go over here to like Egress, with all our buffs, with Julius and okay, he just got We'll go to Song Jin Woo then. Off placement, not fully stacked with his Black Heart passive. His stats are looking really good. This is upgrade 0, by the way. Broken character. Since I don't have the money to max out, we'll just do like a few upgrades. Upgrade 70 does about this much. 66,000 DPS because his SP is so low. With the best range in the game. This unit is truly fair. Okay, so I'm back in infinite mode with the rest of the units. Now, the 7th best unit in the game is Nami. He is a insane support because he buffs crit, rate, and damage. But not only that, he buffs Dark by 35%. And the best unit in the game is Dark. So you definitely want to bring Yami. He is an insane buffer. That's basically why. His DPS is everything else about him is trash. It's just these two passives are really good support. Moving on to the next unit, Noel. Noel's really good because she hits the entire map with her Tsunami, which slows and debuffs. Now, you could like space them out if you basically want to place 3 of them. You don't want to have a good trait, basically. And you just space them out by 10 seconds, and there will be always a Tsunami slowing the entire map. Because, for example, if they start to leak back here, like the boss, and you need like your Julius or your slows, she will continue to slow even back here, which will get you more floors in the long run, or more waves. So Noel's really good, but she's a trash DPS, and she's good off placement, I guess, because she gives you more money. But it's basically just her Tsunami, debuffs and slows by a decent amount. To be exact, she slows by 25% and 15. They take 15% more damage, to be exact. Now, honestly, you could kind of switch this out with either one of the Aizens. There's a banner Aizen, which is mythic, and then there's the secret one. I personally think that the secret is better just because if you already have a bunch of debuffs, like Noel or Nanomy, then this Aizen might be better. Not only is he like an alright DPS, but he stuns for 7.5 seconds, and if it's a boss, he does 275% damage, which means if you have Paladin, he does put up really big numbers on bosses, which is really good. And he also has an ability, I believe it's probably something along the lines of 2.5 times his damage with a Black Burn. It's a pretty good ability, but it's not like game-changing or anything. Also, I don't know exactly what it does, but that's my guess. But yeah, stuns and also does really big damage to bosses. That's why he's really good. Moving on to the next unit, Fujitora, which is our 10th place unit. This is actually a brand new unit, so 2 of the new units actually made it into the top 10, which is really nice. So not only is he an alright DPS, but he basically is another support. So he slows, unit slows, and then the enemies that he makes slowed take 15% more damage. So he slows, debuffs, and also on top of that, he buffs dark units by 10%. Which is kind of retarded, not gonna lie. So if we use Fujitora for an example, let's go ahead and put this one back here. So he's being buffed by himself, so he should have the 10% damage. No, does he not buff himself? It says that he buffs dark. It says he buffs dark. Okay, so maybe he can't buff himself. He buffs Song Jin Woo though, right? Hold up. Okay, so it's bugged. Okay, he literally is bugged. Anyways, it should be buffing by 10%. Which 10% on top of Nami, which would be 45%, which is a lot. Yeah, Fujitora is really good. He's also just like a decent character. Like, does Yami buff him? Okay, well this is with Paladin. This is probably what it would look like if you had Miracle. Not gonna lie. Maybe. Anyways, yeah, Nami does work on him, or Yami. But yeah, he's like a decent character overall. Full AoE slow and debuffs, and also buffs dark if he's not bugged. So he's really good. Also, I wouldn't recommend using him if he's bugged right now. I'm not sure if it's just like this infinite mode, but I swear he wasn't bugged before. Anyways, also, I just want to let this be known. I grinded like 3 nights for Luffy. I have 140,000 of the currency, and I still don't have him. Also, my trait luck in this game is garbage. I have not gotten a miracle since like 8 updates ago, and it's on a trash unit. Please, game, like, just give me Luffy and just give me miracle on him. It's been so long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.